Hey, good afternoon, guys. This is Jimmy from Primer is Best. It's a beautiful fall day today, and I thought just for kicks, just for giggles, I'd start this 1978 Chevy C10 truck, Billy James, and let it run for a minute and maybe drive it around the block a time or two and talk to y'all at the same time. How's that sound? I think I connected the battery. Sometimes I can't remember nothing, guys. Okay, I've connected the battery. Hopefully it's a good battery connection. That's what's in the back of it. And let's check our glue traps, because it's that time of year. I hear my clock running, so that's always a good sign that I got a good connection. Okay. I just got done driving that 1984 Chevy C10 truck. Left turn deal. Always name my trucks. Always name my cars and trucks. But for the past few years, many years, I guess, I've just been messing with Chevys and GMC trucks. Let's see how quick it starts, okay? Come on, Billy, you just about did it. It's a pretty good old truck. Y'all remember that? Grandpa from the Munsters. This is another one of those trucks that I have that's just been, just kind of pieced together with different parts to make one good truck. Of course, your expectations of what a good truck is and mine might be totally different. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure this truck would be dead and gone. It was going to the scrap yard when I got it. And it's took, I don't know, seven or eight trucks to do this one truck, to make this one come back to life. Billy James. We got a rain coming in. I live in East Tennessee, and in the fall, in the winter, and in the spring, we get a bunch of rain. But there's something different about this time of season now. After this rain comes through that we're about to get all day tomorrow and the next night and all that. It might be starting tonight, I'm not sure, but anyway, we're going to have the cold air's coming in. Like I said, it's getting real close to winter. We're deep in the fall right now. We'll just kind of drive Billy James up here and maybe drive it around the block a time or two. I like to drive them, but when I have the time. But this might be probably one of the last times. If you're new to the channel, I'm about to have knee replacement, and it's going to slow me up a lot. We had rain the other day, but my yard is kind of dried up from it. But now I got to deal with leaves and stuff, and I need to be doing that. But I'm fixing to have knee replacement, so I probably won't get a whole lot done with leaves this time. Okay. Throw this window down. I always have to pull my mirror in when I pull it in the garage so I don't hit some of the stuff I got stacked up in there. Hang on, guys. Okay, I kind of cleaned it up a little bit. That vacuum cleaner I have is not much, but it looks a lot better than it did. Y'all ever watch that show on YouTube? Well, I'm going to open it in a minute. On YouTube, there's a channel called Just Rolled In. Just Rolled In. It's got a 350 in it with a 400 turbo. This truck does. Like I said, it's just an old pieced together truck. Just an old pieced together truck. Anyway, it's a 78 model. My wife and I rattle can painted it. I'm giving you a brief history. Rattle can painted it. You know, got fenders and doors and beds and everything on this truck that you're seeing has been changed. Other trucks have donated to keep this truck alive. And the name of the truck is Billy James. But as I was saying, I get sidetracked easy and I apologize. Y'all ever see those videos Just Rolled In, where people bring cars and trucks, you know, different mechanics bring cars and trucks in for them to work on? You know, the videos are like, I don't know, 3 minutes, maybe 4, 2, 3, 4 minutes long. They're very interesting, just little snippets of what the mechanics are having to deal with. My goodness, some of that stuff is dangerous to be on the road. I mean, the whole frame's rotten, or they got ripped off at another car lot, or another mechanic ripped them off. But what I was getting to going to talk to you about is some of these folks, they bring stuff in, and I know I was telling y'all I'm kind of a neat freak, so to speak, but some of these folks bring stuff in that is just plumb filthy. I mean, the whole thing inside their car or truck, whichever they getting worked on, I mean, it is ridiculous. I mean, a lot of the mechanics refuse to work on them because they're full of roaches. I mean, just guys that looks like I've been to dumps before, dumping trash that look better than what the inside of the vehicle looked like. So I try to keep my stuff looking pretty good, you know, decent, I'll say. But yeah, this is Billy James. Anyway, check out Just Rolled In if you can. I think you might find it amusing. I would be totally embarrassed, you know, to see stuff piled up, you know, where a mechanic won't even look at it. You know, he's scared to get in. You know, mice, you know, some of them's got mice in there. Some of them have raccoons in them, possums, I'm talking like Ernest T. Bass, possums. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. Sometimes I've seen the videos where there'd be a snake in there. I mean, how in the world do you drive like that? But anyway, some people do. So anyway, I'm just kind of letting the truck run for a few minutes, and hang on, guys. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. That was my wife calling me. She's not home. She's went to the store to get me some shoes, easy to put on shoes. So when I get my knee replacement done, I'm supposed to have kind of like slip-on kind of shoes, easy to put on, stuff like that. So anyway, she was calling to asking me a question if I wanted fuzzies on the inside or just plain, you know, no fuzzies. And I said just plain, just no fuzzies. Anyway, she went to go get her hair cut, and she went to Walmart to get me some shoes. Whew, that took a long time, didn't it? But anyway, what I was talking about, or last I can remember, oh my, this guy's got a lot of leaves out here in the road, doesn't it? It's almost like a fence. Anyway, that Just Rolled In. You be sure to check that out if you're slightly interested in seeing what other folks drive and seeing what other folks are on the road with you with vehicles that are so bad. I mean, they're too dangerous to drive. Way too dangerous. I mean, some of them's only got a few lug nuts on the wheels. Some of them don't have no brakes at all. I mean, it is ridiculous. It truly is. And a lot of times the customers don't want them to be fixed. They'll say, no, well, I decline repairs. Good grief. Makes you wonder, I mean, the car beside you or the car that's coming towards you, what are you about to meet? You know what I mean? Well, that's pretty scary to me. Anyway, I thought we'd just ride around in Billy James for just a moment. Well, I'm sure my wife will be home in a few minutes. And it gets dark early. It gets dark early now here in East Tennessee. That's why, another reason why I hate this time of year. I like summertime. Long days, short nights. It stays daylight a long time. I can go outside and play or sit on the porch or whatever, 8:30, 9 o'clock. As long as the skeeters are not eating you alive, why, you're good. But this time of year, no. It gets dark at 5:30. So I mean, I'm not a big fan of that. I don't know any of my friends that are. And none of my friends are really into cold weather either. And when I say cold weather, let me just say that it's just cold outside. It's not like we get a lot of snows or anything here. Might get 2 or 3 snows, and normally they're gone in a day or two. So I mean, it's not as bad as all that, like some folks up north in this country, USA. It's not that bad, but it does get cold, and you have to keep an eye on your pipes and make sure they don't freeze and burst and all that stuff. I mean, it does get cold. But anyway, just thought I'd take a little stroll down memory lane here, down this street, and drive Billy James. I think about some of the songs that might have been played in this truck from this radio. You had Van Halen with David Lee Roth before Sammy came on board and David left, Bob Seger. I've seen Bob Seger in concert before. He was really good. He had that album Live Bullet, and seen him live doing that, and that was a real good concert. I've been to a lot of concerts in my life, and some of them's pretty good, some of them not so good. What you thought folks was going to be like in concert weren't actually that good. Sometimes the warm-up bands before the main attraction come on would be a lot better than the main attraction was. So anyway, it is what it is. It is what it is, and you don't pitch a fit. That's what my wife always says. I can say that about supper or anything, Well, it is what it is, and you better not pitch a fit, so I don't. No, my wife's a real good cook. All jokes aside. A couple of things I'd like to fix on this truck, maybe next year, maybe. It's always maybe. I'd like to get the AC fixed on this truck. It's got pretty much all the components. I just need other things hooked up, probably new evaporator, and a compressor and all that stuff. All that stuff's expensive. But see, I got 2 more trucks that are coming too, so that kind of puts a truck like this on the back burner, where I'm concentrating on the other 2 trucks, getting them up and going and looking somewhat decent first before before I get back on something like this. And just hit a stick in the road. Anyway, fall of the year, guys. It's fall, y'all. But anyway, there's a few more things I'd like to fix on this old truck. I mean, I got it, or with the help of my friends Tim Dixon at Gas X Chop Shop. Tim's on Facebook. If you type in Gas X Chop Shop, Axe is spelled A-X-E, Gas X Chop Shop, Facebook. And GM Tim 38 on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to GM Tim 38. His name is Brian. And with the help of my friends like that, you know, Charlie and Corey and Waylon, why, you know, as long as I can get these trucks up and running, in my eyes, I mean, you know, I'm doing pretty good. You know, sometimes you got to wait your turn, and I understand that. I'm never in a hurry for anything. So, it's all good. I don't drive fast in this neighborhood because there's children. But, I'm not going to bother that man anymore. He's trying to get leaves up, and I keep going by in this truck, swishing them around everywhere. I guess he's thinking, how many times you're going to go around the block? But this will probably be my last time for a pretty good while, and I was just trying to move it around a little, you know. That's another thing I hate about wintertime. Have you figured out I hate wintertime yet? If you hadn't figured that out, then you hadn't been listening. Let's see if I can get this thing to kind of sit here somewhat straight to go back in the garage. My wife will be home in a few minutes, and we'll probably run a few errands while we're at it. So I'm not straight at all. You know what, guys? I'm gonna stop right here. I hate to hit something in the garage, but just going to show you Billy James. It's alive and well. And like I said, this old truck was headed for scrap. It was loaded on a scrap truck. But with the help of my friends, we revived it. So here it is today. Here it is today. Pretty good old truck for what it is. It runs good. Well, you rode with me, so runs good, shifts good. But like I said, if I could fix the AC on it, and you know, just a few little minor things. But I mean, as far as taking off down the road, I don't foresee any problems that I know of. You know, it's got all new brakes and everything. You know, new radiator. You know, you go through the whole 9 yards when you're starting from scratch, like this one and this one. About all my trucks I had to start from scratch. This thing's got new front and rear bumpers, and you know, it's just, that's one of the few things that I bought new. I mean, other than mechanical stuff, yeah, I buy new wheels, new bumpers, because the bumpers on it were just beat off. This truck was beat from one end to the other, is why I had to get so many trucks to fix this one back. So, but anyway, like I said, my name is Jimmy, and hope you enjoyed this little video. I'm just trying to run them around a little bit, you know, before it gets real cold weather. And of course, you know, like I said, I'm got knee replacement, and I know y'all's tired of hearing that. I know you are, but I'm trying to do as many videos as I can to try to keep the channel going. Trying it its best, so I'll be laid up for a while, I'm sure. Maybe in 3 or 4 weeks I can use a cane and get away from the walker. But see, when I get the one knee done, I'll be doing the other knee in a couple of months. So I don't know, might be laid up for a while. We'll just see what happens with me and all that. If you're going to pray for somebody, pray for my wife. Pray for her to have the strength and everything to take care of everything going on around the house, and take care of me too, because I'll have to have help. The doctor said I didn't need to be left alone, because I don't need to fall down or anything, you know. And my wife knows how I am. I like to do things for myself. She does not trust me to, you know, stay seated. You know, if I see something or think of something that needs to be done, and she's not in the room, I'm the kind of guy that wants to get up and go get her done. So, but that's, you know, that's just how I am. But anyway, once again, I want to thank you for watching. And my name is Jimmy. You're watching Primer is Best. And I'm on Facebook, Primer is Best. Instagram, Primer is Best. I got a second YouTube channel called Man on a Budget. And I'm on Instagram, Man on a Budget 1. And my wife has me now on Facebook, Man on a Budget. So that is me. I got 2 channels. So if you'd like and subscribe to both of them, I sure would be grateful. Mean a lot to my wife and myself. My wife enjoys reading comments, constructive comments, and guys, I would too, being I'll be kind of laid up for a while. If you want to do me a big old favor, watch the video and leave me a constructive comment. Something I can read, you know, while I'm sitting there, I guess. Can y'all see that? I'm trying to. Can you see those dark spots there? That's the state of Tennessee. There's a spot right here, square. I don't know if y'all can see it or not. Right there. That's the state of Tennessee. And that's another sticker. One of them said Phil Bredesen for governor of Tennessee, and he was governor of Tennessee. But Billy James, the guy that owned this truck, put those stickers there. And we just left the tint on this window. We took the tint off all the other windows, but this one wasn't too bad, so we just kind of left it. And you can still see the there. Maybe you can see it now. The dark blue. Maybe y'all can see it. Anyway, y'all have a blessed day. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think about old Billy James here. Let me know what was your favorite song or group in the year 1978. There's a lot of groups, a lot of good country songs. Crystal Gale for country, and Don't It Make Your Brown Eyes Blue. And there was a lot of good country songs. You know, I like country too. Real country, you know. Kind of understand the words. And you know, I like good pop music too when you can find it, you know. Anyway, I'm going to hush. Y'all have a blessed day. Thanks for watching, guys. Please give me a thumbs up. Like this video. Sure would help my YouTube channel to grow. And you know, like I said, subscribe. You won't miss anything. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe. Y'all have a blessed day. Thanks for watching, and thanks for riding with me. I enjoyed talking to y'all. Hope you enjoyed listening to me. Stay safe. God bless y'all. God is great. God is good. Be sure to pray to the Lord. Ask Him for forgiveness, and you know, help somebody out if you can. Open the door for somebody. Say a kind word to somebody. That goes a long way. It does. A kind word goes a long way. Sometimes it makes somebody's whole day. And the reason I say that is, my wife said a kind word to the lady at the hospital a while ago, and the lady told my wife, she said, "Ma'am," she said, "you just made my whole day." So if you don't believe that, a kind word, harsh words, everybody's dishing out harsh words about everything. A kind word goes so far, and it does so much good, and people respect you for it. So try to remember that, guys, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Y'all stay safe. God bless you. Until then, see y'all later.